Hey friends, happy Friday. I hope your Friday is going nothing short of amazing, as it should. So today's Flaming Hot Friday is going to be a little different than the last one. We are going to be discussing Strong Mommy Chrissy. Yes, we are going to be discussing the pit and the peaks of her life. So please be sure to watch this video in its entirety and be sure to interact with me and let me know what you think, friends. And with that being said, let's get into it and roll these clips.
I've been going through so much. I'm gonna try not to cry, but I'm emotional right now, hormonal, whatever you want to call it. A little bit of both. I have been going through a lot the last couple of days, and it's been really, really hard and difficult for me. But I think I'm just going to speak on it, say my piece on it, and then move the fuck on from it, because there's no point in me dragging it out any further. So hubby is gone again. This time I don't think he's coming back. I don't think, I'm 99% sure, because I'm not going to allow him to come back this time. I don't want to get into why exactly, but it still is one of those situations where we can't see eye to eye. I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried everything, but I cannot continue to try to figure it out. Out of anger, I was like, yay, why don't you go back to Texas since you're not happy, or since you're so overwhelmed or whatever. I'm just thinking I'm telling him, like, since we both overwhelmed, why don't you just go back to Texas? I guess maybe I assumed that if he thought I was super serious, that he would be like, hey, do I really need to leave? And he said it when he said I'm about to leave to go to Texas. He said that shit in front of my son, in front of Junebug, and Junebug is 3, and he knows what it means when he says that. When he says he's leaving, like if you say I'm leaving or I'm going to the store, he's like, oh, can I go? And Junebug loves his dad, okay? And so when he said that, Junebug said, I felt so bad. What kind of motherfucker? I think it's such bullshit that men get to cop the fuck out whenever the fuck they want to. He said his mom was concerned about his health. His mom says she's concerned about his health, so I guess he's got to go home and recoup. What type of bitch ass nigga leaves his wife 7 months pregnant? I don't care what you're going through. Sometimes you gotta learn, and I don't think he's even got to this point in his life where you have to learn how to be selfless. Yeah, you're hurting, you have things going on, and you're stressed to the max, and you have, things like that. Sometimes you gotta learn how to put yourself to the side to get everybody else straight. I gotta put me to the side. I gotta put me to the side. And I gotta make sure this house is straight, these bills is paid, the kids are straight, they have what they need, they good all mentally and emotionally and physically and everything else. And then if there's any time or strength left, I put it into me. I don't put me first, I put them first. So my hustle is a little bit more strong than maybe somebody who has a little bit more handouts. I chose to leave that lifestyle behind. I had a voucher for Section 8. I chose to leave it behind because I want to better myself. I want to have more, and I don't want the system to decide or define how far, how much I get. Nobody's out here giving me awards for doing shit I'm supposed to do. Nobody's over here giving me motivation like, go ahead, good job, Chrissy, go ahead and do you, Chrissy, go ahead, you paid that car note, okay, you did. Nobody's doing that for me, so I'm not about to do that for anybody else.
I do so much. I buy them shit. Yesterday was my first time buying another pair of shoes. I haven't bought me a pair of shoes in years.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna cry my tears, I'm gonna be upset, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm strong. I cry tears for my babies. The ones who don't deserve this. Give a bitch a break, because when I say I'm blessed and highly favored, I mean that. I don't just say that just to get on here and try to act like I'm something I'm not. I don't get on here to try to brag, because my life is not glamorous. You guys know I struggle to make it happen every day, okay? This is not a fantastic lifestyle, but I'm gonna make the best of what I have. And I think people really just, actually, there's people in the world, can you believe it, that actually have a problem with that. As much as people try to kick me while I'm down, drag me while, bitch, I'm already down. And like, my man left, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm stuck in a position where, you know, he's not here to help me, and he should be. But that doesn't mean that I'm about to sit here and not live a good life. Bathroom, as you guys can see. And I don't know, it's just been one of those heavy feeling type moments. I've been cool, I feel like, but at the same time uber emotional, because I just had the baby and I know my hormones are really high right now, and so I'm feeling very, I don't know, lonely, abandoned. I've been good, like I'm blessed. I feel happy because my son is finally here and he's beautiful, and my pregnancy journey is over, and I feel like I was pregnant forever. And so I'm grateful that that's over and that he's here. But lately, the last couple of days, I feel like I've just been thinking so much about my ex, and just how much like I miss him. I don't know, it's weird, like 4 years with somebody. And I know some people, they watch my videos and they're like, oh my God, you know, let it go, let him go. He don't want you no more. It's so easy to say that from the outside looking in because you're not the one hurting, but try to put yourself in my shoes for a minute. For 4 years, you know, this man was my other half, whether he was the best partner to have or not. This person was my partner. He was my other half. If something exciting happened to me, he's who I wanted to tell. If there was a show I wanted to watch, I would want to watch it with him. If I wanted to go somewhere and do something fun, that's who I would want to spend my time with. If there was anything in my life that I felt that was important, he's who I wanted to share it with. I feel like, fuck him, because he left. But at the same time, I still hurt. I smile. You know, I laugh. I still get by day to day because that's my personality. I am a strong person. I'm a strong individual. I don't fall down for long. And this one really hit hard for me. This is the hardest breakup I've ever had because it's not just a breakup. This is the first time I've ever been married and had this type of situation happen to me. As many kids as I have, as many relationships as I've been in, this is the first time I've ever had something like this happen to me. So I just don't know what to do. Our whole entire relationship was a lie. I feel like he never loved me. I'm trying not to cry because I feel like our entire relationship was a lie. I feel like he never loved me. I feel like he never wanted to be with me. I feel like if he would leave so easily that he never wanted to be with me. Now I found out that he jumps from different women. So, you know, the baby mama is not even his number one girl anymore. It's somebody else. And she knows about me, and she knows probably about YouTube, and she probably knows about everything that's going on, but she probably knows his version of everything that goes on or that happened, which is probably a woe is me version. Per my calculations, I guess around 2 months to 3 months after our son was born, he got somebody pregnant. So I guess they ended up deciding to be together or whatever. There are two things about the situation that have really pissed me off. The fact that social media knew about this before I did. And two, the fact that the way the timing set up was like right on smack dab on Onyx's birthday. So it kind of like added insult to injury in a way. It's like you're gonna walk out in the way that you did and then go start an entire new family and then not even know your son or care to know your son. And then on top of all of that, just to add a little fucking cherry on top, you're gonna have a child born the same day as the son that you abandoned. That's the way that it looks, you know, on the outside. Now there's a lot of little different details, but I mean, shit, long story short, that's what it looks like. Since the man's been gone, it's been very, very hard to communicate and co-parent, because I personally think it's because we never really fully got closure on what happened back then. And it's really hard to try to co-parent with somebody when the relationship ended so messily. I tried to reach out a few times during the course of this time, and it just wasn't really working out.
From the mountain top down to the deepest valley.
I never had a bad fun for me like this before. Oh my gosh. I was complaining all day about being stressed out and tired and overwhelmed.
Darkest alley, can't you see you will be free? I have been far, I have been wide, searching for peace, somewhere to hide. Now I am free, open and pure, fearless and babe, I am secure. Whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me. I know a place where we can be free. There is a light shining for you, guiding your way, helping you through. When shadows and gloom are all that you see, we'll find a place where we can.
Okay, friends, let me tell you this. One thing sis does not do is kiss ass, but what I will do is give credit when it's due, and I honestly think this has been a long time coming. One thing I will say about Strongmommy Chrissy is that don't play with her motherhood. Sis is a great mom, and that's one thing I can say about her. She's been through so much. She's overcome so much, and you barely hear her get on here complaining about how she needs help or how she doesn't get help. Sis gets it done. I don't care what you mention, evictions, breakups, baby daddies. One thing about Strongmommy Chrissy, she's gonna make sure those kids are okay. That's something we all have to give her, and I just wanted to celebrate her. I wanted to do something a little different and be a bit uplifting for somebody who it warrants. And I think who better than Strong Mommy Chrissy? I mean, this girl makes it look like she only has one child, and she has nine children, and makes it look like a breeze. Do you hear me? And this is what I call a good mother and a strong woman, hence the name Strong Mommy Chrissy. Yes, sis, you are strong, and I am just so happy that you have found a new love, and it seems like it's going so well. He seems to be genuine regardless of what anybody has to say about him, and I honestly am truly happy for you and all 9 of your children, and I wish you nothing but the best. Okay, friends, I hope you like this little switch up take on this video. You know the vibes. Like what you like, comment and subscribe if you aren't, and I will talk to you on the next video.